Hello folks, Fat Guy Flies RC here. We're down out here at the Avon Park field. We're going to do the range test on the Aeroscout. And let me show you how to do that. You're at your regular screen there. Hopefully it's not too glary there for you. You go here, you go to your function list. You go down to range test. Then you see your model down there. You need to be 90 feet or 30 yards away. You're going to hold down your power button. See, it says reduce power, and then you're going to look for movement. Okay. And if you see movement, then you know you're okay. Because what that does, it simulates you being at your furthest point out. So, and folks, I'm taking my hat off. It is hot as Hades out here. It really is. But we're here because we got to make these videos. And we got to fly. And we got to have some fun. And you can't wait. Okay. Well, I wasn't really necessarily ready to take off. But hey, she wanted to take off. So I'll just taxi him back. Yeah, like I said, I wasn't necessarily ready to. But oh well, she wanted to take off, so she took off.
Time remaining 4 minutes.
Going into the wind now. Because the wind's out of the southwest. So. There. Now, I don't have the stock receiver that comes in the Aeroscout. I'm going to tell you that right now. I took the sport receiver that came with it, the AR36A that came with it. I took it out, and I now have a AR620 antennaless receiver because I just didn't want the complications of SAFE and A3S3X and everything in this little bird. I just didn't feel like I needed it. But that's just me. If you are new to the hobby, then when you get this plane, you're going to want to leave all that in, because that has the SAFE technology, and see, I can turn it into the wind there. That has the SAFE technology and the AS3X, and you can make use of all of the different things that the Aeroscout offers in your bind and fly and ready to fly. I'm a lot more skilled, I would like to say a lot more skilled than a beginner pilot. So for that reason, I don't feel like I need all that, and I used all that in a bigger, more expensive plane. Let's see if we can't land her. And but I will tell you, there's a way. If you get yourself a programming cable, there's a way of taking the AR36A or AR36B and programming them to whatever model preset you wish. But please don't ask me how to explain to do that. There are videos on it. It's it's a lot of steps involved, and it's kind of frustrating to me. I mean, I'm able to do it, but see, that's an example right there of using the wind as your friend, using the wind to slow you down to act as your air brake, and or your flaps, kind of a natural flap, so to speak. So, all right, we're gonna get on this side of the model. Okay, we still got a minute and 40 seconds. Now, I have the timer set for 5 minutes, but this is a very efficient model, and I could probably fly for 15 minutes. I've got a I got a Spectrum smart receiver in her. I can't talk today. I don't have a smart receiver. I have, well, man, I'm confused. I have the AR620, which is technically a smart receiver with telemetry. But what I was wanting to say is my battery that I have, see, I'm using that rudder right now. The battery that I have is an is a Spectrum 2200 smart LiPo pack. So, which is just perfect for this bird. There's a little indentation or a little slot in the wooden battery tray, and at the front of the nose, and that's where you want to place your 2200. It's perfect right there, and then it'll end right before your tail and your servos. Just the perfect spot. Alright, so can't land this cocker. Now, of course, we can show you some grass hops there, baby. Get her to take off. This is such a light plane that this wind, the wind will just absolutely mess with it. But like I said, I don't have any kind of AS3X or any kind of a wind help or any kind of stabilization, so it's just the plane to me. All right. Well, there you go, folks. Now I'm going to show you. That was a 5-minute flight. What you want to hear before you touch your model.
Motor off.
That was a 5-minute flight with 2 seconds over, so 5 minutes and 2 seconds. I'm going to show you where I've got the AR620, where I've got the Spectrum Smart battery. Remember I said there's that little notch right there? That's put your 2200 back until it basically almost touching the servos, and right there, and that's just perfect. Let's put our battery checker on there. Okay, and after a 5-minute flight and 2 seconds, so I've still got 58% left. So there you go, folks. Very efficient, very fun to fly, very simple to fly. Probably one of the most perfect trainers. It's definitely one of the top 3. I would say my number 1 trainer would be the Mini Apprentice, then this one, and then the Carbon Cub S2. Mini Apprentice because it's tricycle gear, easier for you to understand. The Carbon Cub S2, then this one, it's also tricycle gear. It's a pusher prop, so you learn the other, and it's a very strong bird. And then the Carbon Cub S2 is more of a conventional looking plane, and it's a tail dragger. So anyways, well, there you go. Don't forget to like and subscribe. God bless y'all.